Hey, Curlfriends! What is up? Happy Vlogmas Day 16! Yes, it is Vlogmas Day 16. I cannot believe we are already here. Curlfriends, this is madness. Like, honestly, I am shocked how fast this all went. I'm just gonna wait to see, before I jump into this, who's online. I know it takes a couple of us a bit of time to just, jump on here and yeah, get into it. So I've got my snacks and I've also got my tea. So I hope you guys have got your snacks and your tea as well too, so that we can kind of just hang on my couch beside the Christmas tree. Yeah, so what is up? Well, did you guys enjoy the last video? I am so happy to say we are actually like completely on schedule. Like before we were like a day behind with the like Vlogmas. So today was Vlogmas 15, which should have been posted yesterday, but life happens. And so it was posted today. And then of course, this Vlogmas is going to be, this live stream rather is Vlogmas Day 16. So if you guys are joining, hello, my name is Lavinia Latham. I am the founder and face and I guess personality behind Find Natural Hair Rocks. This platform really is meant to talk about beauty and natural hair and lifestyle. So hi, Belle and Bloom. What's up, Gigi? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I would, spruce up a little bit to hang out with the Curlfriend crew tonight. So I'm glad you like the look. Hi, Jazzy. How's it going, Curlfriends? How are you guys doing today? How are you guys faring? It's Wednesday. Season is, quickly coming to a close. People are going to be chilling just now. We're going to jump into this video of, what was it? Our video today is top 5 videos or movies rather, Christmas movies to binge watch this Christmas season. So I'm just going to give everyone about maybe like another 30 seconds or so before we jump into the actual video. So I see Patricia is in here. Hi, Patricia. Belle and Bloom says she's doing okay, thanks. I'm glad to see that. Everyone seems to be like, just trying to keep the spirits alive and just be as positive as possible, like given the circumstances. Like it's tough, like with the pandemic and stuff, but I think Christmas is really helping to kind of bring back some of the cheer, so to speak. Jazzy says she's good. I love that. I love that. I love that. So have you guys been like watching your Christmas movies? What have you guys been doing to like kind of like pass the time? I know on my end, I've just been really trying to keep up with you guys with this Vlogmas thing, trying to keep up with the 1K subby giveaway. I know a couple of you guys have already entered it. Thank you so much for entering and supporting Find Natural Hair Rocks in that way. I really hope that one lucky Curlfriend is happy to receive that Curl Origin Honey and Hibiscus collection, because it truly is a luxurious line. Like the ingredients, you guys know how I am about the ingredients. The ingredients are thebomb.com. I would not give you guys something that I thought wasn't good unless I gave you the caveat that, hey, I'm not using it because it's not good. And in that case, at least whoever wants it can have it, and whoever doesn't want it, then yeah, you don't have to have it. Moments by Design. Hey, what is up, Curlfriend? What is up? Thank you for coming back. Hi, Mary. Thank you for coming back to the Vlogmas chat. So, shall we just jump into this? I think we should. Okay, so the first movie, actually, I'm going to go from like the last, so 5 down to 1. We're going to count down from 5 down to 1. So number 5, in terms of a Christmas movie to binge watch, I would say would have to be The Grinch. Like, word to the wise, I haven't actually seen that movie yet. I want to see it. Like my nieces and nephews are like, oh, this movie is so good. And like, I know, a couple of other, even adults have been telling me like The Grinch is a really good movie. So if you guys I don't know if you guys have actually seen it, but I think that that's a worthy one just because I keep on hearing hype. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about hype and like watching movies that you heard hype about, but like, I feel like that might be a good one. Hi, Windz Dazzle. What is up, Curlfriend? Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you guys have your snacks ready. This is going to be a little bit of a longer curl chat. Actually, maybe it might not be. I don't know. We'll see. We're talking about binge watch worthy Christmas movies, as well as we're going to do our Christmas edition Would You Rather after. So if you guys are still around for that, this one's going to be fun. PSR 076, everything will be shut down in Quebec from 25th to January 11th, except for essential services. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Wow. Yeah, that's insane. Like, it really does seem like this Christmas season, we're just going to be inside and we have to make the best of it. Thank God for technology to be able to connect with each other in this way. Like legit, you guys are the reason why, you know, some of the cheer is still around in terms of like socializing. Like I feel like Instagram and YouTube and like all of these platforms have just been so useful to just stay connected, you know? Moments by Design says, yes, that's what I love about you is that you always talk good ingredients. Oh, thank you. Before you, I didn't pay attention to ingredients. Yes, the ingredients are so integral. And you know what, Moments by Design, thank you so much for bringing that up. I really do think that like when it comes to ingredients, like at first, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh yeah, you know, I was getting good ingredients because like good ingredients is a good thing to do. It's good and healthy. No, the reason why I initially started getting into good ingredients is because I understood that those would grow the hair faster and more healthier and like just longer. And so, you know, thinking about it even further now, like it's just good for the body as a whole. And I think like now that like as a society and as like a people's, we're so into like healthcare and like the COVID thing and just staying healthy that I feel like it's even more important to like really know what those ingredients are before they actually like go on top of your scalp. So you're right. You're 100% right. Windz Dazzle says, which one, the cartoon or the real? So for the Grinch, I'm talking, I think it's the cartoon. It's the one that's like showing up all over the place. Like, I'm just going to Google it quickly. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. The one that's on Netflix, like I've seen the most around on Netflix. I think it's 2020 version, if there is a 2020 version, or it might have been 2019. The Grinch movie, no, 2018. So yeah, it would be the cartoon motion picture. Yeah, I think it's that one. Is it Disney Plus? It might be Disney Plus. Which, actually, you know what? That's a good question. Which Grinch do you guys think is the best one? I know the story, so I've read the story, but I haven't, and I've seen like the movie in different variations, but this one is a newer one. Like it's like within the last 2 years or something like that. Windz Dazzle says, I've seen both, and yes, both are good. Ooh, so there you go. That's binge watchable. Not one, but two. Belle and Bloom says ingredients are 100. Yes, ingredients are definitely 100. I gotta give a shout out to Belle and Bloom. Belle and Bloom has a brand new line called Garden of Bloom, and the ingredients are thebomb.com. There's a detox, there's an oil, and they all have ingredients that are super duper fine natural hair, rocks friendly. They're amazing. And so the only reason I haven't gone in yet is because I have a bunch of products that are about to go, like they're gonna expire on me if I don't stop. So, but I am going in on it, and you guys, like, I think you should too. So definitely check out gardenofbloom.com. PSR 076 says, yes, good ingredients is a must. People might not think it's important. It is definitely a must. And even right now, especially, I think it's so important to really like get out there and pay attention to those things, because not only is it like it's a system thing, right? Like we just don't know what those like chemicals are. I remember at one point when everybody was kind of like falling off the relaxer thing, and people were like, oh, you know, like let's try formaldehyde, like it's a cleaner version of a relaxer. Curlfriends, that is not a cleaner version of a relaxer. Like it's literally like another evil, except it's still an evil, right? So yeah. Windz Dazzle says, wow, Canada has a long holiday break. We do. Not everybody, but most people seem to get about 2 weeks off at Christmas, which is nice. Like it's a nice reset. You come back in January and you're just fresh and ready to go with like a new spirit, a new vibe, new everything. So that's kind of like what we look forward to here. Some people work right through it. I, for one, have no intentions of doing that. This year, I am going to enjoy my Christmas. So, yeah, like it's really tough though. It really is a long one. It's tough in the sense of like things are going to be shut down, but it's not tough in the sense of like just being able to like regroup and chill and, you know, like all that stuff. Hi, Fredalyn. Welcome to the Vlogmas chat. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. PSR 076 says it's only for Quebec, which is province or state for you. Yeah, so I haven't heard anything about Ontario. So Toronto is in Ontario, but Quebec is our neighboring province or state. If you're in the US, it's the same thing, just a different jurisdiction or area of where people live. And yeah, so I don't know. I know it's not good times. I can tell you that. Windz Dazzle. There are more than one versions. Yeah, I've seen tons of these The Grinch movies. You know what? Let me see if I can get the version for you guys because it's really important. I'm pretty sure it's the 2018 version of it. No, it's not. So I think it's on Netflix. Where like I've seen it. It's one of those things that just keeps popping up. And yeah, Illumination. So How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's on Netflix. It is the uploaded by Netflix 2017. So let me see if I can share this link. I think I'm just gonna binge watch The Grinch, period. Like just see the different versions of it and see like, you know, what people like just to compare kind of a thing. Like I like to contrast and compare, see what like Rotten Tomatoes had to say and like other people had to say, and then see where I kind of like fall in that conversation, right? Belle and Bloom says she's never seen The Grinch. Yeah, it's a funny movie. It really is. I think I'm not gonna give it away. I'm just gonna say that it's a good one, and yeah, you're gonna enjoy it so much more if I don't say too much about it. Windz Dazzle is of course the original. Oh yeah, the original 100%. The original of anything is always the best. I don't know how far back that goes because that's a pretty old story, but The Grinch is a good one. Fredolyn says the old one from back in the day. Yeah, like, you know, the oldies are the goodies, right, guys? No problem, Belle and Bloom. Windz Dazzle, The Grinch with Jim Carrey was funny. I have not seen The Grinch with Jim Carrey was hilarious. You guys, if you haven't seen The Grinch, either go watch the original one or watch the Jim Carrey one. That one I did see, and that one was hilarious. Like, that one was so freaking funny. Like, it was hilarious. It really was. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for coming on tonight. She says, hey everyone, sounds like you're talking about The Grinch. I've never seen it either. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. And that's movie number 5 that I think is binge watchable because there's just so many of them, right? You could literally spend like, I think like maybe 2-3 days just watching The Grinch if you have that much like, you know, capacity for that much Grinch. And if you love it that much, but you could definitely spend a lot of time watching The Grinch. Let's see, Moments by Design. The one with Jim Carrey may be my favorite. It is hilarious. I think that's one of his like claim to fame movies too. It's just like funny, and it's his facial expressions and his behavior. Like he really does manifest the character so nicely. So yeah, that one was a good one. Number 4, I'm gonna say is the Home Alone series. Like, y'all, is it even Christmas if you don't watch that? Like, I remember being a little girl and watching Home Alone and like feeling deep within my soul for the poor boy. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like they left him? What do you mean they left him and went on vacation? Anyways, I'm saying too much. But if you haven't seen Home Alone, there are, I think, 3 or 4 variations of it now. And it is such a good movie to binge watch. Like, just start from the beginning and then literally like watch all 3, 4 variations of it and just have a fantastic time. Like, it is so very, very good. Fredolyn says, yes, Home Alone. Yeah, that one was a classic. It actually is a classic. Like, if you've never heard of it and you Google it, it will make most lists. Like, I've yet to see a Christmas list that this movie doesn't make. So definitely number 4 would have to be, yeah, Home Alone. Home Alone, any one of them. I would say start at the beginning and then make your way down to like number 4. Number 3 would have to be This Christmas. I love that movie. Honestly, like for me personally, I think representation matters. And I like to see movies that, you know, they have characters that look like me. And I think that's true for everybody, right? And so for me, This Christmas was a nice movie because I do like to really engage in American culture. Here in Canada, like as much as we're neighbors, it really isn't that Americanized. Like a lot of people, you know, they think that it's kind of like the cousin to America. And in some ways it truly is. But for the most part, I think there's a strong Canadian identity in the sense that we identify with wherever our families are from first, or wherever we are from first, and then Canada second. So to say there's like a Canadian identity in the way that there's like an American culture, a Black American culture, we really don't necessarily have it. So me personally, you know, I don't really know what being a Black Canadian means, but I know what being, you know, a West Indian Canadian means. I know what being a Vincy Canadian means. I know what being a Haitian Canadian means. Those kinds of a thing. So that's kind of like the difference. Whereas I feel like when I talk to my girlfriends from America, it's like, yeah, we're American. And I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. That's where I was getting at. So yeah, I really like watching things like this Christmas because it kind of shows like what Black American culture looks like. And I don't know, it's just, it's a feel good. I think everybody seems to like Black American culture. Like, I think it's so cool. It really is. Most By Desyn says, yes, this Christmas. Love Yourself says, yes, love that one. Hello, Windz. Nice running into you here. Yeah, Windz, I see you, Windz. I see you. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas just as much as I have. And like, yeah, I don't want to see it go. Speaking of Vlogmas, Curlfriends, if there is a request that you guys want, then definitely let me know. Shout outs to Windz Dazzle. Windz Dazzle wants to see a nice fashion show haul, pajama style, holiday pajama style. So that video is coming up tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 18. Wait, am I skipping a day? No, Vlogmas Day 17. So yeah, that's gonna be coming up for sure. And I'm so excited to like film that and just, you know, you guys, let's engage in like, you know, holiday fashion. Like, we're making the most of this COVID-19. I don't care, silver lining. We are making the most of this situation. Love Yourself says Chris Brown. Yes, the kind of singing that Chris Brown put down in this Christmas was just to die for. Like, it was so good. His voice is literally amazing. Absolutely amazing. Windz Dazzle, Home Alone is a good binge. Indeed it is. Indeed. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I think somehow I've only seen the first Home Alone. Ooh, Amanda, you definitely have some fun ahead of you. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that the first Home Alone was the best? Or do you think that like the other Home Alones did it justice? Personally, I feel like the other Home Alones were good, but the first one just hits in a way that like the other ones never ever hit. Like, they do hit, they're still good, like they're binge worthy. So I don't want to say to Amanda, you know, the first one was good and then you feel like maybe it's like a waste of time to go off and watch the other ones, because they really are good too. But yeah, I would say that the one that's the best is definitely number one. The other ones are worth it though, for sure. Let's see. Oops. Okay, Uptight Curls by Amanda. I'd love to take a week off and lock myself in my attic and binge watch TV. Right? That would be amazing. But essentially, isn't that kind of like what Christmas break is for? Like, you literally eat, chill, eat, chill, eat, chill, eat, chill some more. So, yeah, I think it's a great time. So Windz Dazzle says, who was in this Christmas? So Chris Brown was in this Christmas. Who else was in there? I think her name is Regina King. Is that her name? Yeah, Regina King. Sharon Leal, Lauren London. I'm just looking at the cast now. Idris Elba, Loretta Devine, Columbus Short, Delroy Lindo, Laz Alonso, Mekhi Phifer, Keith Robinson, Ricky Harris, Jessica Stroop. There's a bunch of like really big names in that movie. It's a really good movie. Like, I watched it a couple of times now and it was just fantastic. Uptight Curls by Amanda, all the respect for killing it with Vlogmas. I'd love to do this in theory, but it could never happen. Yes, Vlogmas, you know what? Vlogmas could have never happened, Curlfriends, without my amazing video editor, Sana. Sana has just been killing it. Shout outs to Sana for coming through on these edits. Like, she is absolutely amazing. I did edit a few of them myself in true YouTuber style, but just by virtue of being a lawyer and still having to like work full time, I knew that I wouldn't be able to get these videos out to you guys on time every single time without having some help. And so I didn't want to make promises to you guys that I wasn't able to keep. We almost lost it and got a little slightly off schedule, I think 2 or 3 days ago. Like, there was one day that something was happening and for whatever reason I wasn't able to upload. I think we were having technical difficulties, but we have since resolved them and it's been just smooth sailing from here. So we are now caught up. I'm so happy that we are now caught up. But yes, Amanda, it wouldn't have been possible without that editor. Without Sana, it would not. And Sana, if you're here, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very, very much for everything that you do. Windz Dazzle. Oh, is that the Tyler Perry one with Chris Brown? If so, yes, yes. Love that Christmas song too. Yes, that's exactly the one. That is the one where he sings his heart out and he's just killing it. And like, it's just a feel-good movie. Like, you don't leave that movie feeling badly at all. There's so much going on in the movie and it's all good. Like, it's a really good movie. Belle and Bloom, do you have any holiday traditions? Maybe that could be a cool video. Nice. So what I'm gonna do, I've got my trusty pen and paper here. I'm gonna go ahead and write down all the video requests right here. So Belle and Bloom wants a video about holiday traditions in my family and in like the holiday traditions that we have. So I'm definitely going to make a video about that. Thank you for that. 1 second. Okay, so I've got that one, Gigi. Thank you. Amanda says, even having not seen the others, I feel like the first Home Alone has to be the best. You know what? It's kind of like a book, right? Like when you read a book and then they make a movie for it, 10 million times out of 10, the book is always better than the movie. But it's still worth watching it, right? Just to see like how it evolved. So I feel like that's kind of like the same thing with like Home Alone. Fredolin says the first one is the best. Agreed, 100%. Uptight Curls by Amanda says not with quarantine kids. That I would definitely have to just defer to you on. I don't have any children of my own yet. I feel for you guys. You guys who have kids and you're trying to make this work and the kids are getting like cabin fever and they're getting annoyed and it's a lot. And, you know, my heart really does go out to you. And I pray for patience and understanding for you guys and that you're able to have that strength to continue moving forward in a positive way to get out of this in one piece mentally as well. Because mentally is a huge part. Like that's a huge, huge part. So take care of yourselves, girlfriends. Take care of yourselves. Idris Elba is great. Idris Elba is great. I like to see Idris Elba. Fun fact about Idris Elba. I actually met him at Essence Fest 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, I guess it was 2 years ago. That was like the last vacation we did since COVID. And like, it was just so surreal. Like it was in New Orleans. It was a beautiful day. It was hot. And I think they were filming something. And it was just crazy because if it was here in Canada, there'd be all this hoopla. There'd be all these people. It would just be madness. But because it was in New Orleans, and I think because it was like such a star-studded type event, or just like a star-studded weekend for Essence Fest, people were just walking by like it was nothing. He had no security detail. He had nothing. He was literally just walking by. And yes, he does look just as good in person as he does on camera. It was really, me and my girls, me and my sister-in-law, my girls, we were like, what? That was Idris Elba. It was so much fun. My goodness. Windz Dazzle, the first Home Alone. Okay, yeah, so Windz Dazzle agrees that it was the first Home Alone that was best. It really was. Like that movie is amazing. Moments by Design. Sidebar, when I realized Idris Elba was not American, phew, that accent. Yes, he's not American. He's actually from England, I think, right? I think he's English. He totally is English. He's an English actor, and I think he's just done the work to like sound like American. Sound like an American, which is a lot of work. Like, you know, in acting class, there's like certain classes you can take to like modify your accent. So my accent is definitely not Black American or American at all. Forget Black American. It's just not American. And it's a lot of work. Like just little things that we pronounce is so different. It's my hat's off to Idris Elba because they put that work in for real, for real. Windz Dazzle, yes, Amanda. Idris played his role well. Totally. Amanda, you have an editor? Oh my God, I'm reaching out to you for sure on IG about that. Yes, let's talk. We definitely have to talk. If you want to know more about that, then definitely send me a DM on IG. I respond to my DMs on IG really, really quickly. I also respond here quickly too. So whether it's YouTube or it's IG or it's email, I'm pretty responsive because literally like we're all online all the time. What else is there to do other than respond? And like I said, I don't have kids yet, so they're not really like, that's not something that's taking up my time. So I do respond quite quickly. Amanda, editing videos might end me up divorced. Oh my gosh. No. We cannot have you divorced. Definitely hit me up. I will help you out, sis. I'll let you know exactly the ropes so that, you know, you can get in on this because it makes a huge difference. Like girlfriends, I am not an editor. I have to recognize where the strengths lie, and my strengths do not lie in editing. They just don't. I mean, there's people out there who just do a fantastic job and they love it. And then there's people like me who just stumble and like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like they come out good, but they just take really, really long. So, and unfortunately, sometimes you have demanding clients, like taking long is not an option. So I just had to like buckle up and yeah, Curlfriend Crew wanted some nice Vlogmas videos. Curlfriend Crew is getting nice Vlogmas videos. So yeah. She says kidding. You're too funny, Amanda. Windz Dazzle, yay, she is an awesome editor, right? And she also she's amazing. She chooses fantastic music. She's just awesome. Like giving you guys the behind the scenes of Financial Hair Rocks here. She is a really amazing person. And yeah, shout outs to Santa. Fredolin, Moments by Desyn. Yes, I met him at a club in Miami years ago. How was that, Fredolin? Tell us, tell us. Yeah, I'm with Moments by Desyn. I'm definitely jealous too. I need that story. Windz Dazzle says Amanda is too funny. Isn't she? I love Amanda. Her channel, so you guys, go and check out Uptight Curls by Amanda. Her channel is amazing. She has this fantastic series where she features Black-owned businesses. I believe it's called Black-owned BOB123. Amanda, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's all about like Black-owned businesses that are up and coming. There's one that I have my eye on, another one that I really, really want to purchase, but again, I have way too many products. I have to use them. I do not like to waste things. That line is called Bo Peep Luxuries, I think it's called, and it looks amazing. Like again, ingredients that are fantastic, ingredients that are clean, you know, just doing the thing. Like it's amazing. Kirsten says he's gorgeous. Kirsten said he's gorgeous. He is. He really is. I gotta stop because, you know, married woman and all, but yes, he's a very good looking man. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Haha, thanks, Windz. That's one of the reasons you're awesome. I can't with channels where the person doesn't respond. It's just rude. It is rude when you put like your heart and soul into the comment and you're just like, you know, I really love this and I really love that and blah, blah, blah. And you're like going off because like you truly connected with the vibes, right? And then the person just leaves you flat hanging. Like the way I see it, if my girlfriend had the heart and the time to really leave like an entire message for me, that's love. Like I gotta send that love back. You know what I mean? Like it's only right. Like it's kind of like in person, right? And no shade at all, none whatsoever. Like anybody who's a creator here, like things happen. People get busy. You know, life happens. We're in COVID. Like that's a happening thing all in and of itself, right? But for me personally, like I kind of see it like a conversation in person, right? Like if you're like walking outside and someone's like, hey, how's it going? Like I really like your shoes or something. And you just continue walking, like it wouldn't really jive, but that's just for me personally. This is a personal opinion. So again, no judgment. Moments by Desyn, he's very handsome in person. Yes, he is. He looks exactly the same as he does in like movies. Like Idris Elba, he looks exactly the same. Like I can truly say that he's not getting touched up. He's not getting like makeup and he looks like that. Like he literally is like a walking perfection. Like it was crazy. Like he has like in-person presence as well too. Like he just has like that star power, that quiet star power. Because it's not even to say the guy was like walking down the street and like, whoa, look at me. Like he wasn't doing any of that. He legit was just there and he just had a presence to him. Let's see what Kirsten says. Kirsten says, oops. Uh-oh, there we go. Kristen, yes, I love this channel. Miss Ella's amazing. Aw, thank you, Kirsten. And I love you too. Thank you so much for being on here and enjoying Financial Hair Rocks. This is a fantastic way for me to connect with you guys. And I love everything about it. Honestly, I really do. Belle in Bloom, I saw a celebrity in person and almost lost it. Which one? Gigi, you have to let us know. Totally have to let us know. It was so random and at work. Oh my gosh. So it's almost like you had to be like professional in that moment. Oh, I was right. Amanda says, haha, thanks, Lavinia. Yes, BOB123. 3 wash day reviews, each for Black and women, incidentally, owned brands. That's fantastic. I love it. Like, supporting each other is key. And you're totally doing it because I would have never known about a lot of the brands that you talk about had you not talked about them. Like, how would I find out about Bo Peep? Like, I would have never known, you know? And yeah, that's how we push each other and that's how we move forward in such great ways. He looks like he just got natural swag. He totally has natural swag. Like it's just like a quiet confidence, like star power, man. Uptight Curls by Amanda, the British thing I'm sure only helps. For sure, when he opens up his mouth with the accent and everything, girls are like just falling all over him, for sure, for sure. How do we get on Idris? Oh, we were talking about this Christmas. That's how we got into him. Belle and Bloom, Yara from Blackish. You guys, I have the craziest story about Blackish. Or not Blackish, sorry, Yara. So Belle and Bloom, I'm happy that you knew that it was Yara when you met her, because I didn't know it. Like, I didn't know who Yara Shahidi was. Like, I didn't know. Weird enough, I had no clue how amazing this person was, because for so long, all I did was just bury my head in law and like focus on my cases. I mean, granted, like, I was working on cases that have like national importance. So here in Canada, the Supreme Court of Canada is actually is the same as the Supreme Court of the US. And so I was working on cases for that, right? Like, I had a couple of cases that I was drafting factums for. And so in that moment, because those cases are so heavy, they have so much importance, I just didn't focus on anything at all for like 2 or 3 years. And so when we went to Essence Fest, Yara and the entire Blackish team was there, as well as her, I think it was, the whole team was there for a read, and her mother was there too. And so my sister-in-law and my cousins, they were all going wild. They're like, oh my gosh, Yara Shahidi's here, blah, 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 we're gonna go there, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I don't really know who this person is. You know, you guys go have fun. And then that was the end of that. Came back to Canada, and yeah, I found out exactly who Yara was, and I'm still kicking myself to this day for losing the opportunity to not only meet her in person, because my cousin and my sister-in-law and my crew, they met them in person, shook their hand, took pictures and everything, while I was trying to, like, in the lineup collecting like free hair products. Like, really? Really? Like, come on. So that's my only regret from Essence Fest, that like there was totally this amazing opportunity to meet this amazing young woman and her amazing mother and the entire amazing cast. And I totally like just missed it because I just didn't know. I just didn't know. So yeah, that was a moment when I probably should have done some Googling real quick to understand the flex, but you live and you learn, right? Amanda says Bo Peep is insane. Kirsten, cool. I'm about to follow you, Amanda. Yay! Belle and Bloom, I think I'll do a story time on it. Yes, you totally should. I am so here for it, Gigi. Moments by Design. Oh, yes, I know the movie, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head, Fredolin. Windz Dazzle. Was he nice? Did he let people speak to him or sign autographs? So if this is about Idris, when I saw him, he was responsive to some of his fans, like a couple of women, not a lot, like 2 or 3 were like, oh, that's Idris. And he did respond well to them. And then I remember like a security detail came for him and he left. So, but he was very nice. He was definitely very pleasant. I would say that he's a nice guy. Uptight Curls. Finally had someone try Bo Peep. They reached out to me on YouTube mid-wash day. She sent 3 comments about how amazing the products are. They purify your hair and scalp, partially maybe even your life. I love it. I love it. I love it. You see, when a product works, we as people get really excited for that product when it works. Like, when it works, it works. And so, yeah, that's on my list. But I have to try Garden of Bloom first. Like, I have a list, and Garden of Bloom is first. And the founder is right here. The CEO is right here in the comment box. Got to big up my girl and you know, support my girl first. So Garden of Bloom is definitely first. PSR 076, LOL. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I'd love to see Yara's hair in person. Her hair is amazing. Her hair is so amazing. And she's just so intelligent. And yeah, like I love Yara. I love her. I love her. And if I ever get the chance to meet her, I'm going to tell her that story, that creep. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, she's amazing. Hi, Sharese. Welcome to the Vlogmas chat. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you're enjoying yourself. We're literally going through the top 5 Christmas movies to binge watch, and we're going to play Would You Rather. I think we're on movie number 4. Oh my goodness. We're on movie number 4. So we're moving a little bit slowly tonight, but it's only because we're having such a great time together. So Windz Dazzle, I have to catch up with a lot of your vids. You are just as fantastic with pushing out the deets to your subby. Yes, that's the thing about Amanda. Like, her Uptight Curls by Amanda, that channel, her channel is very, very in-depth. So if you like a lot of details, you like literally no detail missed, then you should definitely check her out because she is fantastic. When Dazzle says it's hard to keep up, I know there's so many of us and we're like pushing videos and then Vlogmas doesn't help. I will say, Curlfriends, that Vlogmas is going to continue until December 25th. after December 25th, I think Santa's with us for good. So I'm going to keep Santa permanently, or as long as she wants to stay. And we're going to drop down to 2 to 3 videos per week. So I'm going to say 2 just to be conservative. But if all goes as planned, then we're going to try for 3 videos per week, because it's really nice to connect with you guys more often. Fredolin, same thing when he was at the club. Yeah, he was at the club. Oh, yeah, he was nice, right? Like Idris, yeah, he's a really, like, he just has like a nice vibe that I think a lot of people enjoy. Windz, I didn't meet him in person. Hi, Windz, take your time, I'm not going anywhere. Love it. Belle Bloom, I'll have to check out your channel at Uptight Curls. Love it. LOL, you're making me blush. Uptight Curls by Amanda. You guys are amazing. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, so movie number 3 that I think is binge watchable is, oh no, we said that already, this Christmas. So movie number 2 is The Best Man's Holiday. Now this comes with the caveat. Actually, no, it doesn't come with the caveat. I think you should really watch the first Best Man, like the actual Best Man, because it's gonna give you the framework for what Best Man Holiday is about. And that movie is binge watchable because there's 2 of them. It is so good. Like, honestly, the drama, the craziness, the good looking Black people, like, it's just a good movie. Good looking people, good, really well developed characters, really strong acting. It's a classic. I think that that's a classic. And it's a movie that I am probably gonna watch tonight. Because, like, the more I talk about this, is the more I'm like, yeah, let me go pull up The Best Man and let me go pull up The Best Man Holiday. But it is a really fantastic watch, and I really do I really do suggest it. And it's a family. I don't know. I was gonna say it's family friendly, but I do think that there are some parts in the movie that you probably don't want your kids or like children to be seeing. And there is some language in there too. So be careful who the audience is, but it's a really good movie. Belle Bloom agrees. She says the movie is bomb, both of them. Yes, totally bomb movie. The music's amazing. There's some dancing in Best Man Holiday. Like, you know, like when men dance and they do so in unison, like there's like 4 guys dancing like Temptation style. They're doing that, and you know what? Let me stop. I don't want to give you guys it all. Like, it's just a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you really, really need to. Moments by Design says, I think it's more adult theme. Yeah, I think so too. So, like, that's not a movie you want to have, like, little young impressionable minds around for. That's really like a after hours, grab a drink, whether it's tea or, like, alcohol, whatever, wine, whatever. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Fun fact, part of The Best Man Holiday was filmed in Toronto. So a lot of these movies, they filmed them in Toronto because Toronto looks like New York in certain areas. Like, the infrastructure is very similar. And so it's actually cheaper to film videos here in Toronto that have like an American vibe to it. And then they hire like Canadian talent to do like the extra work, some small lines or some roles. A lot of Will Smith's movies were filmed right here in Toronto. It's just that space, right? So Best Man Holiday was, I don't know if all of it was filmed in Toronto, but I know for a fact some of it was filmed in Toronto because some of my actor friends are actually inside of that movie. So yeah, it's a good one for sure. Fredolin, both movies are really good. Belle Bloom says family-ish. Yeah, family-ish. Like, it's like one of those movies where, like, if you want to push it, you have the kids there, and then you're like, okay, maybe you can go to, you know, take a washroom break right now when you know a part's coming. Or if you're super conservative, like you're more on the conservative side, like I am, just be like, yeah, this movie isn't for you. Bedtime. I want to enjoy my movie. Windz Dazzle, I love that movie, right? It's so good. It is so good. It is so very, very good. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I was getting into bed at 9:40 and was excited to start watching Station 19. Then I remembered your IG story that you'd be live tonight, so here I am. Aw, thank you. I'm so happy you were able to make it. It's always nice to connect with you, Amanda. Always. Absolutely always. I love connecting with everyone in the Curlfriend crew, and yeah, this is a highlight of my week, 1,000,000%. Sharese, it's definitely wine vibes, right? Like, it's just that movie. Like, it's sexy, it's moody, it's just a nice movie. Like, yeah, it's a wine vibe. I agree. More wine than tea. If you're not a wine drinker, then tea. But if you are a wine drinker, then yeah, pull out the wine. Most definitely a favorite classic. Yes. So, Uptight Curl says, feeling off about Will Smith with this whole Aunt Viv drama that has resurfaced recently. Again? What drama? I thought they buried that hatchet when they did their whole like reunion thing. That's weird. Tell us about that. The outdoor scenes were really nice. Yes, they were. And the decor of the home and like, it's just very inspirational, I find. Like, I really like to see movies that are like positive depictions of like Black people. Like, I like those kinds of movies because it reinforces the message that like success is available to everybody, right? Like success is there and you can certainly achieve it. And it's nice to have like those images and to reinforce it into the media and into society like that. Uptight Curls by Amanda, not to go off topic. No worries at all. I think you just mentioned him. Maybe I was late to the party. Yes, I did mention him. I didn't know that there was still drama with Will Smith and Aunt Viv. Like, I really thought that that was corrected. I thought they buried that. Huh. Okay, so the first, like my favorite movie of all time, it's crazy, this doesn't happen often, it happened recently, is, you guys ready for it? Oh, I love this movie so much. It is such a good movie. It is really, really good. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. The movie is the bomb.com. Like, it has everything. It has the visuals. It has the music. It has the fantastically developed storyline. It has the feels. It has the natural hair. Like, how can one not like Jingle Jangle? Like, Jingle Jangle is a movie that, like, when I watched it, I was like, so the first time I watched it, I was like in the middle of trying to like do something at the same time. And I was like kind of seeing it at the corner of my eye. And I just got this feeling like this isn't the kind of movie that you just watch passively. This is the kind of movie that you really get into deeply. And so we rewinded the movie and we started fresh and it was just amazing. Like, the movie is so good. Like, I can't tell you guys too much about it because I really don't want to spoil it for you, but it is such a good movie. Sharese says, I keep hearing about this movie. Jingle Jangle is such a good movie. It is like nothing you've seen before. Like, honestly, there's so it's like a musical. It's not totally a musical, so it's not like an irritating, some musicals can get irritating for some people. It's not like that. Like, it has a very good storyline with music that accompanies the story in a collaborative way. So, and the thing that I like about it the most is that it really showcases in a positive way all the different hairstyles that you can do. The main character is a little girl. She's absolutely adorable. It's just so positive. Like, it's a really, really nice movie. Maya says, am I late? Never late. We're still live streaming. We did go through our top 5 binge-worthy movies, and we also had a lot of talk about Idris Elba and celebrity watching and all that stuff, but you're never late. Welcome to the Vlogmas chat. Love it that you were able to make it. Moments by Design says, I haven't seen that yet. I gotta go check it out because I've heard so many good things about it. Yes, it's on Netflix. It's available. I'm gonna watch it again actually because the visuals are incredible and the story, it pulls you in very, very quickly. And the styles, like, I'm still on the styles. Like, y'all know, like, you're on Fine Natural Hair Rocks. Like, natural hair, that's our jam, right? And it's just, it hits it. Like, it's got the soulful music, it's got the beautiful visuals. Like, I'm being repetitive now, but like, you guys, it's my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Belle in Bloom, to answer your question about traditions, it's probably going to become a tradition to watch that movie because it's that good. Love Yourself says, I thought you were talking about Jamie Foxx. Did we talk about Jamie Foxx? No, I think we were always on Idris Elba, unless I missed something in the curl chat. Sharese on Netflix. Yes, definitely on Netflix. Moments by Design. Hey, Maya, you're right on time. Yes, she is. Windz Dazzle. I don't know that movie. The movie's amazing. You got to check it out. Honestly, it's on Netflix. Got to check it out. Makes me, Uptight Curls by Amanda makes me think of the drug in that show, Riverdale. What drug? Huh. Is there a drug? I haven't watched Riverdale, so I don't get that reference. Would love to know more, though. Love Yourself says, wow, that sounds good. Jazzy says, I'm going to watch it too. Yes, if you guys watch nothing, if you listen to nothing that I say from this list, take Jingle Jangle from it and then let me know. Come back and let me know what you felt about Jingle Jangle. Did I overhype it? Excuse me. Did I overhype it? Are you on par with me that it's a fantastic movie? It seems like I'm the only one who's seen this. Uptight Curls by Amanda says the drug was called Jingle Jangle. Oh, I didn't know that. That changes something, I guess. Like, if you knew Jingle Jangle from Riverdale. It'd be kind of weird now that like the entire movie is called Jingle Jangle, but it's a really good one. Fredolin says, I'm not into musicals, but I'm going to watch it. Yeah, you know what? So how much of it is a musical? I would say about, if I'm remembering this correctly, I want to say like less than 25% of it is musical. The rest of it is like regular narrative. Because I don't like full musicals either. Like, I think it's a bit too much. I like musicals in person, but I don't necessarily like musicals as a movie. Only like 25% of it. And it's good singing. So like it's good music. So it was able to be like really easily digestible. So that was nice. Moments by Design. I'm so glad you didn't say like It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle on 34th Street or some of the other ones they always play. Yeah, no. It's more of like, what can I say this movie's like? It's like nothing you've ever seen before. Like, honestly, it doesn't fall into the category of like the other movies that I mentioned, like the other, and I'm going to compare it to the other Black movies. So like The Best Man's Holiday, This Christmas, like it is a movie that was done very uniquely. I've never seen anything like that. And so that's the reason why I kind of go crazy about it. Cause like, I've just never seen anything like that. Not in a Black movie. Uptight Curls by Amanda says, I sort of hate musicals, but this sounds like it could be good, so I'll check it out. It is good. It really is. I mean, if you only watch like 5 minutes of it, well, the music starts, when does the music start? I would say the music starts like 10 to 15 minutes in very short, sporadic pieces. So it's not like a long scale singing, and it matches the text. So yeah. Fredolin's dying of laughter. Uptight Curls by Amanda. My sister wants me to watch Love Actually as a Christmas movie. I've heard of Love Actually, but it sounds familiar. I'm not sure what movie that is. Is it a Christmas movie or is it not really? Moments by Design. No, I mean your list. I'm glad you didn't put those on your list. Oh, yeah. No. I gave you guys the real deal. The stuff that like I'm gonna literally pop my popcorn and grab a snack and just and a drink and just hang out. Like those are the movies that I would be chilling on this couch right here to hang out and just literally like watch the TV. I almost said watch the telly. Watch the TV. So yeah. So Curlfriends, it's that time. Are you guys ready for Would You Rather? Christmas edition, of course, because you know it's all Vlogmas and all, right? 1 second. Okay. Would you rather be arrested for impersonating Santa or for stealing presents? Would you rather, let me put it in the curl chat, I keep calling it the curl chat because this is the curl chat, but it's Vlogmas, so it's not the curl chat yet. So would you rather be arrested for impersonating Santa or for stealing presents? Uptight Curls. Moments by Design says, I can see Love Actually as a cute Christmas movie. I'm going to add that to my list. Because I haven't actually seen it. I've heard about it though. And I really am going to just sit and binge watch and just enjoy. Uptight Curls by Amanda says, it's the movie The Trouble with Love Is by that American Idol. Kelly Clarkson was written for it. This is a terrible sentence. You are so funny. It's the movie The Trouble with Love Is. Okay, I'm going to check that one out too. So if you guys are watching Jingle Jangle, if you hate it, I'm so sorry. But if you love it, you're welcome. Uptight Curls by Amanda says, impersonating Santa, I'm no thief. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's funny. Windz Dazzle, Curlfriends, you all did not like Dreamgirls. I loved Dreamgirls. That's true. Windz Dazzle, that's a musical. That's true. Okay, let me rephrase this. Let me retract. I like musicals that are done well. Dreamgirls is definitely a hard musical. I think it has a lot more music in it than Jingle Jangle. I think Jingle Jangle has less than 25%. I think even 25% is high. I would say like 20% if I'm remembering it correctly. Because it could also be that like the music fits so well into the narrative that I forgot that it was music. Like it was so well done. It really was. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Fredolyn says impersonating Santa. Moments by Design said that. Uptight Curls by Amanda said that. Jazzy. Oh, there's a lot of consensus about just we're gonna impersonate Santa. Yeah, this stealing thing isn't really cute. Like, I'm not really into that. So I'm with you guys on that. Ain't nobody stealing presents for Christmas. Let's see. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Never saw Dreamgirls. Is that with Beyonce? Yes, it is. And that's another really good movie. So good. She did such a fantastic job. Love Beyonce. I mean, who doesn't love Beyonce? Sharese, agreed. Musicals done well are great. Yes, it's the bad musicals that make it bad for everybody else. But the good ones, when it's a good one, it's a good one. Okay. Would you rather number 2? Would you rather sit in a tub of hot chocolate for 6 hours or try to stuff 100 marshmallows into your mouth? So, sit in a tub of hot chocolate for 6 hours or stuff 100 marshmallows into your mouth at one time. And here it is for you guys to see. Okay, let's see. Windz Dazzle. The Wiz is a binge-worthy Christmas movie. It's a musical though, but well worth the binge. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna add that to my list as well too. Don't mind me while I have my list right here. I'm gonna go ahead and jot that down. The Wiz. Ooh, this is good. Okay. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Would you get in extra trouble as a lawyer if you stole? Assume you'd be locked out of the bar. Yes, 100%. If you get charged with a crime as a lawyer, you can kiss practicing law goodbye, at least for the moment, until your name is like vindicated. Like, there is no like everything. So even if we're like charged, not even convicted, charged, you have to tell the law society. And I think in that moment you can no longer practice law. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons not to steal. I don't want to be arrested, period. Like, that's just too much hoopla and drama. We're not here for all of this. Moments by Design. I never saw Dreamgirls either. Moments by Design, that's a good one. I feel like you would really like that. It's a really, really good one. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Buffy the Vampire Slayer musical is my favorite of all time. Adding it to the list. Buffy. I remember that show as a kid, actually, that I used to watch, and I used to really, really like it. So, is it on Netflix? Because, like, we don't have, there's one that we don't have here in Canada, HBO. If it's on HBO, I can't see it. There was a movie, to this day, I wanted to see the movie so badly, haven't been able to see it. It's called Hair Horror or something like that. Amanda, I know you hated the movie. I know, you will know what I'm talking about. Hair Granted? What was it? It was like a horror movie about hair. And I really wanted to see it, and I wasn't able to. Still can't, because, like, it's not in Canada. And we get that a lot. Fredolyn says the hot chocolate. You'd rather sit in the hot chocolate, in a tub of hot chocolate for 6 hours rather than stuff 100 marshmallows into your mouth. The 100 marshmallow thing, like, I feel like that would hurt. Like, I really feel like that would hurt. Amanda says, I don't eat sugar anymore, so I'll sit in the nasty tub. Do not kill me. You guys are giving me jokes. Sharese says hot chocolate. Love Yourself says stuffed mini marshmallows. Oh my goodness, we are like literally split here. This is so cool. This never happens. Or it does happen, but it doesn't happen often. Fredolyn says, I hate marshmallows. Really? Even on hot chocolate? Wow. Moments by Design, stuff 100 mini marshmallows in my mouth. She says mini. Did we say mini? I don't think, was it mini? No, look at Moments by Design trying to make it work for her. I see you, Curlfriend. She's like, stuff mini marshmallows in my mouth. Okay, for the sake of this, to be realistic, they can be mini. I'll give the Curlfriend crew that. Jazzy, marshmallow. Belle in Bloom says the hot chocolate. I think I'm down for the hot chocolate, but like, that would feel so, no, I'm not down. I think ooh, now I feel like conflicted. I'm gonna go with the marshmallows because I like marshmallows. I really hate having sticky skin. Like, having sticky skin is like my biggest pet peeve. I do not like my skin to feel dirty. I just, yeah, for me, it has to definitely be the stuffing the mini marshmallows. Uptight Curls by Amanda says, only if you watch the series though, you otherwise wouldn't get the jokes. I think it's on Hulu now. Yeah, Hulu's another one. I don't know if we have Hulu. I did watch the series back in the day. I kind of remember the jokes very vaguely. I didn't follow it that much. Like, I was more of like a Breaker High type of person. I don't know if they have Breaker High in the US, but that wasn't one of the shows that like I went out of my way to watch. But yes, Amanda, Bad Hair. That's the one that I wanted to see so badly. When it first came out, I was like, yes, this movie looks amazing. I really want to check it. And then I tried to check it, and womp womp, there was no Bad Hair to watch. So still crying over that, because even though like it got a pretty bad score, I still want to see it. Still want to see it. Excuse me. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Goodness, that was terrible. Windz Dazzle says, stuff the marshmallows, chocolate for an hour. Look at the negotiations going on here. Windz Dazzle, I see you. You try to negotiate out of this one. That's hilarious. Belle Bloom says that movie was terrible. See, I want to be able to say the movie was terrible too. I want to be able to watch it and then like, you know, like dog on it. Like I at this point, all I can say is I've never seen it. That's literally all I can say. Okay, yes, yuck. Everybody, you guys collectively hate that movie. It must be really bad. Okay, Curlfriends, is it so bad that I should just like, don't waste my time, don't worry about it, just forget about it, it's not a good movie, don't worry? Or is it so bad that it's like, it's so bad that you have to watch it? Like, which one is it? Amanda, I love roasted marshmallows, miss them. Roasted marshmallows are delicious, especially like fresh off the fire from outside. Huh, with the crackling fire too. Oh my goodness, to die for. To die for. Mama Spice design. I can't see sitting that long, so give me the marshmallows. Yeah, 6 hours is a long time. Like 6 hours? I mean, I've taken like an hour bath, but like 6? I feel like your skin would like want to fall off at that point. Like that's like it'd be all crinkly and stuff, especially with the sugar. Uptight Curls by Amanda only ever had the jumbo. The jumbo is nice when you make like, you know, you have like your hot chocolate, and then in your hot chocolate, you've got like the big jumbo marshmallow on top. So good. So very, very good. Windz Dazzle, correction, over 6 hours. Oh, yeah. Totally. Fredolin says, I love chocolate. Me too. Me too. I love chocolate. It's so good. Not good for the skin. Well, not too much is not good, but it's really tasty. Amanda, I agree. That's why I said nasty tub. I hate touching food. Yeah, that would be so gross. Like the thought alone is making my skin crawl of sitting in hot chocolate. I watched Buffy entire series annually for like 6 years. Then I met Nick and he didn't love it. And now I haven't watched Buffy in 10 years. It's so funny how that happens with spouses. That happened with me with, not that I want to watch this right now, especially not right now. What's that show called again? It's like a movie about like the apocalypse and like vampires and stuff like that. Walking Dead. That's what it was called. And my husband and I, when we were still dating, we started watching that. And then we just fell off. And I want to start watching it again. Not right now. But I do want to pick it back up because it's a good movie. But yeah, like I totally get what you're saying about like there's something that you used to watch, used to love, and like you just don't do it as much anymore. It's boring. Don't waste your time. There's no point. So bad that you'd have to watch it. Belle Bloom says so bad that you'd have to watch it. Jazzy says don't waste your time. Wow, that movie must have been really, really terrible, Curlfriends. That sounds awful. Belle Bloom, I love roasted marshmallows, especially when camping. Yes, Belle Bloom has literally the best like camping vlogs. Like her vlogs are so cute. I love like they're just so in depth about like what you need to bring on your camping trip, and like it's just such a cool video because you feel like you're there. I've only ever camped maybe once. Actually, no, I like camped in the day. I've never slept outside. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I feel like in theory it'd be cool because like I'm open to adventures, but then in application I'd be like, okay, kind of want my pillows now. So I don't know. But it's something that I really want to do at some point. And yeah, Belle Bloom's videos are really good at preparing you for like what you need to bring and like what you need to expect. And it's just fantastic. So yeah, go ahead and check her out. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Oh, I didn't catch the 6 hour thing. Chocolate is good for your skin. So maybe after the pruning went away, it wouldn't be so terrible. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the pruning thing, Amanda. Like, I don't know. Windz Dazzle. After watching Amanda and her sister's review, I can wait to watch Bad Hair. I know they went in on that review. They totally went in. I don't know if they. I'm not gonna purchase Hulu for this. If we can purchase Hulu here in Canada, I'm definitely not going to. But if they do bring it to Netflix, I would definitely check it out, or Amazon Prime. If either one of those brought it, I would definitely check it out. She said, yeah, I never finished Walking Dead. Yeah, not the time. For sure, right? Total consensus on that. Fredolin, I'm a glamper, y'all. What's a glamper? I've never heard of that. Tell me, Fredolin. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Haha, Windz. That movie made us both angry. I wasted time I'll never get back. That's the worst. Totally the worst. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a good series. It was, and it had a long run too. Like a lot of people really, really liked it. Belle in Bloom, camping is so fun. LOL, the first time is a little scary, but it's not too bad if you bring the essentials. Yeah, that's what I kind of gathered from your vlogs. Like, so long as you're prepared, you'll be okay. And I'm like one of those people who like, I want to be prepared for everything. Like, we kind of started like slowly getting into that kind of lifestyle of like being outdoors more. So like every single weekend, for example, even though it's freezing cold, like today it was like -7, but we've just literally been piling on more layers to get out there and just get fresh air. And go on hikes. And so the last hike that we did, it was a pretty challenging hike. We learned the hard way that you should probably bring like a source of sugar. You should bring some water. You should really be prepared because like even though I had watched Belle in Bloom's vlogs about the camping piece, I went up there without, well, we had water. So I'm not going to say we never had water. We had water, but we left it in the car thinking that it would be like an easy hike. And we didn't bring any like sources of like food except for what was in the car because we just figured we'd go eat after because we're like city people. Like, I mean, we're from the city. Like, we don't do this, right? And so it's been really cool to like just like rediscover nature and go on adventures and hikes and stuff. So I want to do more of that. I don't know how frequently we'll be able to do it, but it really is nice to just get out there, especially right now. Windz Dazzle, I wish I could find the old miniseries, The V. I'm not familiar with The V. Tell me more about that. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Fredolin, I'm with you. I'm not a camping kind of person. I hate being outdoors unless it's for golf. Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things. Like I just feel like even right now, since all we can do is be outside, like I'd rather just like I think now's a good time to like try. I watched Belle in Bloom's video when she was picking apples. That was a cute one, right? I watched that one too. It was really cute. Fredolin, glamping is camp with all the first world comforts. Woo, I like that. See, I can totally do glamping. Like, I like glamping. I'm gonna look into that. Is that an actual thing? Because like, that sounds like something I would enjoy. Like so one of the things that we did, and I actually, you guys let me know if you want to see it. I don't know. Like there's been a bunch of commercials that I acted in and I have like the footage for it. I know you guys really enjoyed the Bizarre Murders piece that we had watched together here on Find Nature Here Rocks. That video is still available if you guys want to see, you know, me as like a 1970s, like dancing aerobics chick who's like trying to save her friend's life. But anyways, on the Sony show Bizarre Murders. But there's a RV commercial that I was in, and I guess that's like a form of glamping because it was like luxurious and it had like, you know, a nice bed and it had a flat screen TV and stuff like that. Like when I think camping, that's the camping I think of. Like, you know, I could do that. Like, but I don't know about the sleeping on the floor thing. Like, I don't know. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I haven't been outside in like 3 weeks and I'm fine. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I don't, I feel you 100% on that. Windz Dazzle. Is Belle in Bloom's channel a healthy food channel? No, it's more natural hair and lifestyle. Belle in Bloom, I think that's like, that sums it up accurately. Like, I would say like natural hair and lifestyle and like really fantastic thing. Oh, she says her channel is a mix of things, LOL, natural hair, cooking, and more. Yeah. So there's like a ton of things, like so many great videos on there. It really is a joy to watch. Fredolin, yes, in the States, it's a big thing. Okay, Windz Dazzle, we looking you up. Okay, perfect. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Actually, that's not true. I step outside for about 3 minutes each week to take thumbnail photos. Gotta love the fact that YouTube is getting you outside. That is great. I'm sure YouTube is like hearing this through their like algorithm or something, and they're like, yes, we are contributing to health and wellness. Okay, number 3. Would you rather shop for 2,000 gifts or wrap 2,000 gifts? I think it's a clear one what I would rather do, because wrapping 2,000 gifts, yo, that's a lot. Let me put this in the curl chat. Shop for 2,000 gifts or wrap 2,000 gifts. That's a lot of gifts. 2,000 gifts, even if they're tiny gifts. That's a lot of wrapping. And like, if you're someone who likes to wrap prettily, like pretty nice gifts, which I do, I don't know about that. Fredolin, I watch too much true crime for me to go full-blown camping. Right? Right? Fredolin says shop. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Love yourself. Shop for sure. Shop, 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 shop. I'm on the shop. Fredolin says rap. Oh, wait, who said rap? Jazzy said rap. Really? You like rapping that much? Jazzy, wow. And Belle Bloom's on the fence? It depends. Wow. Okay. That surprised me. I thought we were all gonna say the same thing there. Fredolin, shop. Belle Bloom, maybe shop. Uptight Curls bowing out on this one. I refuse both. So you don't shop and you're not rapping. Interesting. Love it. I love the honesty. Jazzy, I like wrapping gifts. I like wrapping gifts too, but 2,000? Woo! That's a lot of gifts. Like, I feel like my fingers would want to fall off by that point. Moments by Design. I think shop, although I was a gift wrapper on year in the mall when I first got out of college. Ooh, so you probably really know how to wrap gifts then. Like, your gifts probably look like perfection because you're like professional at this. Whereas all of us are kind of like struggling with Pinterest and like, just trying to make it work, and where it looks ugly, just stick on the bow. Like, yours probably look amazing. I love a beautifully wrapped gift. Fredolin, especially for shoes. Yeah, right? I would love to shop for like 2,000 gifts. But maybe not with my money, because that sounds expensive. That sounds really expensive, you guys. Like 2,000 gifts, that's a lot. Shop, then pay for the wrapping. Right? Because then it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And you're just going to rip through it anyways. So, yeah. Okay, number 4. Would you rather celebrate Christmas every month or once every 10 years? So celebrate Christmas every month or once every 10 years. That's a very long time to have no Christmas. Uptight Curls. I rap by putting things in bad and writing their name in permanent marker on the bag, so I guess I could do that. I don't want to pay for all the bags, though. I need money for hair products. I love the honesty. I need money for hair products. Yes, that's important. We need budget for hair products. Like, how are you gonna have a natural hair video, a natural hair channel, and no natural hair products? That doesn't work. That definitely doesn't work. Oh, okay. I rap by putting in bags and writing. Okay. Once every 10 years. Wow. I would literally perish if there was Christmas once every 10 years. Like, Christmas is by far my favorite holiday. And it has a very special place in my heart. And yeah, like, every 10 years, Christmas is the only reason why I'm happy right now. Like, in this COVID-19 situation, like, honestly, it's like that glimmer. Like, I always look for the silver lining. And I feel like for this year, Christmas is that silver lining. Like, there's just like, what else? And the thing about Christmas is it doesn't have to be about like spending a bunch of money. Like, I feel like a lot of people get stressed out with like the expectation that you have to like spend money and you have to buy this and you have to buy that. I feel like Christmas can be beautiful for anybody. Like, those thoughtful gifts are like the ones that really hit the best. Like, not the most expensive. I mean, people will love expensive gifts no matter what, but the thoughtful gifts, the gifts that like money can't buy, those gifts are everything. Love Yourself says every month, every day is a blessing. Yes, I would rather Christmas every month than once every 10 years for sure. Fredolin says once every 10 years because of working retail for 6 years, I've seen the worst in people and I still have PTSD from all. Yeah, people get really crazy in the States for Christmas, especially those Black Fridays. Like, I've seen some Black Friday like headlines and stuff like that, and I was like, whoa, like, people are like legit killing each other over like these like TVs and boombox, well, not boomboxes, but like, you know what I mean, like technology and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. Windz Dazzle, once every 10 years, the excitement would end if it was every month. That's true. It's kind of like that. It's too good. Like, you're repeating something that's amazing too often, and then it like loses its appeal for sure. Fredolin, the years of working Black Friday. Definitely. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I'm not a Christmas person. It's too much work, and my mother always wears too much red and yells at us for getting in her way in the kitchen. Oh, man. That's a memory in and of itself. I hear you, Amanda. Love yourself. Without Jesus, there wouldn't be Christmas. Amen. He is the reason for the season. Amen. And that is 100% true. You do not need all the hoops and hoopla and dazzle and money and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You don't need any of that to celebrate Christmas, because Christmas is truly about God, and that's true, and baby Jesus. And you're right. I love that you brought it back to what it is. Thank you for that. Love yourself, because that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Number 5, would you rather have an ugly Christmas sweater or an ugly Christmas tree? So an ugly Christmas sweater or an ugly, oh, there's a lot of comments. Oops. Okay, let's see. Curlfriends chatting. Amanda, although now I'm vegan, so we'll be in my own little corner eating a block of tofu, so I won't be getting in her way this year. That is so funny. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. That is hilarious. Belle and Bloom, can it be Christmas from different countries? Because that could be interesting. That could be. Oh, like if you switched it up. Yeah, because like different countries do different things. Like in St. Vincent, we have something called 9 days and 9 nights. And like they do all this like celebrating and music and dancing for like 9 nights straight. So it's really, really nice. It's really extravagant, and it's a huge thing for the island. Fredolin, I saw an old lady get trampled when I worked at Sears. She broke her hip and her arms. What? Yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I mean, if that's what Christmas is looking like, then once every 10 years is fine. Like, that is madness. I totally get it now. Belle and Bloom for each month. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Like a theme, like a country theme. Amanda prefers the sweater. Love Yourself doesn't do trees, so the sweater. Jazzy says the sweater. Fredolin's not doing anything ugly. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Uptight Curls by Amanda. That's disgusting, Fredolin. People can be the worst. I know, right? Belle and Bloom, the sweater. I'm with the sweater. Like, I think I would want the ugly sweater over the ugly Christmas tree. I like having a nice Christmas tree. Like this year I went with like a gold and like, you know, silver vibe. This is actually I went with that kind of a vibe because like, yeah, it brought cheer, and gold is one of my favorite colors. So it's really nice waking up and like turning on the tree and seeing it. Like it further, I don't know, just cements that feeling of Christmas, you know? Okay, number 6. Would you rather receive $100 cash or $100 gift card for your favorite store? Which one would you rather? So you're getting $100 cash or $100 gift card to your favorite store. Oops, I cannot spell today. That Curls by Amanda. Ugly Christmas tree is depressing. Sort of like the COVID tree we got this year. Every tree on the lot looked like it was positive. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Christmas trees, while you guys go in on that, would you rather? I heard that there's like a Christmas tree issue this year. Like apparently people are like gouging prices. A friend of mine from work, she mentioned that like the Christmas tree she bought, which was real, was $120. I was like, what? Like that's the price of an artificial tree. How could the tree be $120 for a real tree? Like I thought the whole point of buying a real tree was because it would be like a little bit more cost effective, because essentially you have to buy one every year, right? But no, like it was $100. It was a very expensive tree, and they're doing it because they know people are like really needing that happiness and cheer. So sad. So very, very sad. Okay, let's see. So, Oh, that's a typo error. Fredolin, $100 cash. Yeah, I'd want the cash. Cash always ends up going towards food or bills. I know, right? Jazzy wants the cash. Windz Dazzle, ugly Christmas tree, binge watching Charlie Brown Christmas. It would be a funny Christmas tradition. That would be. That totally would be. Love Yourself wants the gift card. Belle in Bloom wants the gift card. Moments by Design wants both. She's like, forget choosing. Give me them both. That is a good idea. Amanda, they all look legit sick, but it was the same high price. Oh, the trees? Yeah, they're very expensive. This year, even dogs. So like we were considering purchasing a dog, and the dog that I wanted to get would have been like a Yorkie. But when I was initially looking at Yorkies, which was pre-pandemic, the Yorkies were like, I think $1,500 Canadian or something like that. Now the Yorkie is like $3,500. Like, what? Why did the price soar like that? All because they know that people are like really needing comfort right now. And, you know, there's like, it's the supply demand argument, right? Like there's greater demand and so there's limited supply and so you pay for that. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to wait until the pandemic's done because I'm not buying a dog for $3,500 when that dog should have been like $1,000. Like, it's crazy. And then I was like making a joke with my family and I was like, oh, can you guys help me find like a $500 dog? The $500 dog was like the terriblest, like, you don't want that dog. Like, that dog looked like it had issues. The dog was ugly. Like, it was just a lot. So, nope and nope. Windz Dazzle wants both. I kind of want both too now. Like, it would be nice to get both. But if I had to choose, I would choose I'd probably choose the cash. I'd probably choose the cash and then just go to my favorite store. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Wasn't a type I was saying. Store gift card, I guess. LOL, wrong word. Oh, I hear you. I typo. Ironic. I know, right? Windz Dazzle, although the real tree smells nice, I don't like the cleanup. Exactly. Like, it would be a ton of like vacuuming or sweeping and then even when you get rid of it, you have to get rid of it in a certain way because you have to like dispose of it pursuant to like city guidelines. You can't just drop it wherever. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Uptight Curls by Amanda, there's not enough surface area on a Yorkie to add up to $3,500. $3,500 is a lot of money. Like, I find that's a lot. Love Yourself, you have a Yorkie? Oh, wow. And yours was $3,500 too? US? That's a lot of money. Like, I was thinking that like 3,500 Canadian's a lot of money, but if it's 3,500 US, then that means Canadian is like 4,300, which is a lot. Fredolin, in the States, that is how much they cost. Wow. So my aunt, she got hers. So she lives in New York and she got her Yorkie for, I want to say, how much did she get it for? I think she got hers for like 2,000 maybe. Yeah, I think it was 2,000 or maybe 1,500. No, she did buy hers for $1,000. She got hers for 1,000. So I didn't realize that like they are so expensive. Love Yourself. Did you buy your Yorkie recently? Because if you bought your Yorkie recently, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Fredolin says she has a Frenchie. Ah, so there's a lot of dog lovers in here. Love Yourself, a silky female long hair. Ooh, yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I know that I might get a dog at some point, but like, that's expensive. You guys, I'm very particular when it comes to like how I spend my money and what I spend it on. But let's continue with would you rather. So would you rather shovel snow with a spoon or scrape ice off your car with a toothpick? I made that one up. So shovel, here it is. Because there's a list that I pull from, but this one I made up. Shovel the driveway with a spoon or scrape ice off your car with a toothpick. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Oh, Love Yourself bought it 7 years ago. Wow. Interesting. So maybe that is the price range. Huh. And maybe my aunt just got like a really good deal. Uptight Curls by Amanda. Pure breeds are normally at least a couple thousand. Of the popular breeds, at least. Oh. Why is it that I always have to like the expensive stuff? Why can't I like the dog that's $600? That's the dog that makes economical sense. Oh, man. But oh, no. We have to have the purebred. We have to have the one that looks good, the one that's cute. Like, why can't they ever sell the cute one for cheap? It's terrible. Jazzy, neither. So the Curlfriend crew's just gonna refuse to answer this one. Neither would work. My back would give out with the shoveling and the toothpick would break. This is true. This is true. Fredolin, well, neither for me because I live in Florida. True. Mrs. Sunshine State. Love it. Love Yourself says neither. I'm going to opt out of this one too because although I made it up, that's a hard one. Like, they're both horrible. I guess, like, there's a caveat because if it was, like, a really large spoon, then I'd be like, yeah, shovel the driveway with a spoon. But, like, scraping ice off your car with a toothpick, I'm not doing that. Like, there's just no way. It's not happening. There is no way it's happening. Nope. Okay, number 9. Would you rather drink eggnog for 30 days straight or eat candy canes for 30 days straight? So you're drinking nothing but eggnog for 30 days or you're eating nothing but candy canes for 30 days. Let me put that into the Vlogmas chat. Drink eggnog for 30 days straight or eat candy canes for 30 days straight. Okay. Uptight curls, laugh not lard, a large enough spoon that it's like a shovel. Yes, a large enough spoon that it's like a shovel, because standing out there all day and all night, spooning a driveway? No. It's not happening. The driveway would literally just have to melt. That's it. It would just have to melt. Moments by Design, candy canes. Candy canes. You know what? I think there was another would you rather, and you chose that before too. Uptight curls by Amanda. I'll put health aside and say eggnog. Eggnog is delicious. And we had a lot of fun on our eggnog challenge. I love eggnog. Windz Dazzle says, scrape the ice off with a toothpick. The spoon would wreak havoc on my back. Okay. Health concerns, for sure. The toothpick makes the most sense, for sure, in this scenario. Love Yourself. I like the flavored candy canes. I know. They have some really good, like, maple ones. And, like, it's so nice, the different colored ones. Now I'm craving, like, a nice candy cane. I'm going to go look for them tomorrow. I actually haven't had not one candy cane yet, believe it or not. Not one. I've been trying to avoid it because it's like so bad for your teeth and your health and the sugar and blah, blah, blah. But like, it's Christmas. This is like rock, paper, sugar, LOL. Wind, ice, breaks, toothpick. Oh my gosh. Fredolin says these questions are hilarious. I'm happy you're enjoying it. It's so random. Like, there's the list, and then I'd be like, preparing the list for us, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just add this randomness in because I like to be random. Like, don't kill me, Fredolin. Candy canes. Yeah, I think I'm with the candy canes. I would do the candy canes. Like, eggnog, I like eggnog, but it's rich. Like, I feel like it's so rich. To do nothing but drink that, for me, it would be too much. It's just too rich. Uptight curls by Amanda. I don't think I've ever had eggnog, but I think I could do it. I don't know, because you keep saying you're like big on this like avoiding sugar thing, and eggnog is super sweet. So, I'd be interested to see. Windz Dazzle, eat candy canes. Not an eggnog lover, but I like the smell of it. Okay, got some more eggnoggy people, or sorry, candy cane people. That's okay. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us, Amanda. Okay, number 10. Would you rather never celebrate your birthday again or never celebrate Christmas again? So this is kind of related to number, which is it? This is kind of related to number 4. So never celebrate Christmas, or never celebrate your birthday. Berlin Boom, I like both, but I'd die. Right? Die of like a sugar rush. Like, it's a lot of sugar. Amanda says birthday. Never celebrate your birthday. Yeah, I would have to say my birthday. Like, I feel like my birthday is nice. The younger me would have been like, get rid of Christmas. But not the reason for the season. But, you know, I want to celebrate I'll celebrate Christmas by reading my Bible. But I need to celebrate my birthday. But like, now that I'm older and wiser and closer to God, definitely I would celebrate Christmas over my birthday. Okay. Windz Dazzle's dying over there. Uptight Curls by Amanda. I've been over my birthday for like 15 years. Really? I actually really enjoy birthdays. I like any reason to celebrate. And this is the reason why Curlfriend Crew. I feel like there is just so much like cause for like, you know, everything else in this world. Like if there's something to celebrate, I'm going to go all in, you know? So, yeah. Love Yourself says birthday. Okay, there's consensus in the curl chat. Jazzy says birthday. Moments by Design says Christmas. I believe that you can celebrate Jesus every day. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's so much debate. Not that I'm trying to bring this debate up into the Curlfriend Crew, but there's so much debate about like when is Jesus's real birthday? Are we even supposed to be celebrating Christmas in the way that we're celebrating it? Is it more of like, you know, a commercialized holiday? And, you know, I don't know. Just those are the conversations out there. No, Amanda, eggnog is also thick. Yeah, eggnog is super thick. I think there's like, you can add rum to it to make it like even more like an alcoholic drink as well. We drink ours without alcohol, but you could add like rum and stuff to it, I think, like, or maybe it's not rum. I don't know what it is, but like there's things you can add to it that are good to add to it without making it like separate and stuff. Fredalyn would give up Christmas. She'd rather never celebrate Christmas, right? It smells really good, Windz. I don't think there was an amount requirement. I could sip every day for 30 days. I love these negotiations. Not drink it every day, sip every day. Windz Dazzle says neither. Belle and Bloom says, it depends. I don't have friends like that, and my family and I aren't that close, so either one. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, you know, it like either one, that makes sense. Like for me, well, you guys already know what it was for me, but I love how the Curlfriend Crew is like kind of like all over the place here with this. So yeah, that's Uptight Curls by Amanda. I don't drink alcohol. I'm actually really boring. I don't really engage in anything people tend to enjoy. Don't kill me. You guys are so funny tonight. Like, yes, Belle and Bloom. The cream-ass, right? Cream-ass. I always pronounce this incorrectly. Like my husband's always correcting me on that, but that tastes delicious. That's a Haitian drink and it has alcohol in it and it tastes delicious. I'm craving Haitian food right now. I really want Haitian food so badly. I had West Indian today from not West Indian. Haiti is West Indian. I had Jamaican food today and it was so good. It was really, really good. You know when you just get a craving? Had a craving and I had Jamaican food. It was delicious. Fredalyn, it's too commercialized for me. It is very commercialized. It's totally commercialized. Totally. Oh, Moments by Design. You can definitely add rum to eggnog. I made homemade eggnog once for a friend's party and we added rum to it. Oh, okay. So for some reason in my mind, I was thinking that like the eggnog might separate, but that's good to know. That's very good to know. I might try some. Yes. The Haitian crew is strong. I love it. Windz Dazzle. I would not mind trying eggless eggnog. Is it tasty? The candy cane discussion has me craving dragon fruit. Ooh, yes, dragon fruit is nice. I'm like craving like what am I craving? Oh, I'm craving my strawberry actually. I'm gonna go ahead and have it. So I have like in my snacks here just a little dipped strawberry. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy that. It was literally staring me in my face. That's a good question. My favorite Haitian dish is griot. I love griot. Oh, and I also like oh my goodness, what do you call them? This like we just had it 2 days ago. It's like Haitian patties. Can you guys give me the name? Haitian Curlfriends, give me the name of your Haitian patties. It has egg in it, and you can put saltfish, and you can put like a bunch of things in it. It tastes so good. So good. My husband makes them from scratch and they're delicious. It's made with coconut milk and spices. I made it recently on my channel. Ooh, yes, that's true. I saw that. Pate codé. Yes, pate codé. I love pate code. We put hot dogs in ours. We put saltfish. What else do we put in it? We put a bunch of things. Like, I think my husband, he found, like, first of all, his mom makes it really amazingly. So don't already know what it's supposed to taste like, but there's like recipes on and like tutorials right here on YouTube to show you how to make pate code. But we eat pate code like maybe once every, I don't even know, like I would say like once or twice a month. Like, it's so good. Maybe once a month. Twice a month is pushing it because it takes very long to make. If you're making it really, like, you know, making it properly, like it can take a while. That's the only thing I don't like about West Indian dishes. Like, they take so long to make. They really do. Okay. I see it's made with coconut milk and spice it. Okay. I just bought some dairy-free eggnog to try this year. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tell me how that is, Moments by Design. I'd love to know, like, if that tastes good. Yeah, me too. I'm with Windz Dazzle. I'm going to check that video out again. I saw it very, very briefly, and I have it in my watch later list, but I didn't actually, like, get around to it. I really want to, though. Pate code is amazing. Now I'm craving pate code. Gonna check that out. What is the brand you tried? Okay. Ooh, I've never had chicken and beef in it. I've only ever had the hot dogs and the saltfish and the herring. I've never had chicken and beef. I want to try that. And ground turkey you can do too. Amanda says I've never had Haitian food. It is so good. If you are where you are, you should be able to get it if you go into the city, because there's like always like a little like Haitian group there, or like a Haitian community. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Now I'm craving it again. So, Curlfriends, this has been mad fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Find Natural Hair Rocks for Vlogmas Day 16. And thank you for your patience with getting back onto schedule. We almost lost it, but we're right back on track. Tomorrow's video is going to be, of course, the requested video for our lovely curlfriend, Windz Dazzle. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what's in my stash for the jammies, the holiday jammies. So stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in that. And definitely go ahead, join that giveaway, share that video, and just be a part of the Curlfriend Crew fun. Love you guys so, so much. This has truly been an amazing live stream. I've had so much fun with you guys. I cannot believe tomorrow's Vlogmas Day 17. Like, where has the time gone? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Hard to find vegan food. Silk nog. It's not as thick as eggnog, but I like it. Silk nog. I'm gonna check that out. Moments by Design. Outside the house, at least. Oh, Curlfriends are chatting with each other. Yes, definitely go check each other out. Check out Belle in Bloom. Check out Uptight Curls by Amanda. Anybody who's here and has a channel, check each other out. Let's support the Curlfriend Crew and each other. Stay safe. Be blessed. All of those things. So yeah, I had a fantastic time with you guys as well. Good night to you all. Mwah. Love you lots, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a blessed night.